go. Your B Cup August Grand Final. $2,300 on the line for the winner. You double your prize money if you win this one. The Elfish, thank you for the 4 months. Didn't want to support, but my ad block broke. Oh, how unfortunate. We got 2 undeads in the final after some individuals proclaimed for months that undead is dead. They nerfed it to infinity. Well, maybe that person was wrong, and maybe Happy on 120 show how it's done. The opener to the grand final is an important one. It is the neutral map of the series. Nobody picked this map, nobody banned this map, and whoever wins this, if they trade wins after, will have home turf advantage on the final map. Is Happy still the Emperor? And what are the strategies? You can play Lich, DK, Crypt Lord. In their winner bracket semi-final, the 4-3, it was DK all the way. We got a DK for Happy. And we got a DK for 120. Happy was a little bit faster. But that's about it. It's also a bit the creep route. With Happy going Ted Fiends and 120 going Ghouls. All right. Ooh, no, later Ted Fiends. Is that his updated build that he played on, when was it? Thursday? Wednesday? Remo was raving about it, how everything for 120 is faster. This is 120's new fast school build. Yeah, okay, so this build, Happy not following it yet. Fast ghouls for fast lumber, for fast tech. You can see the lumber difference of 80. 120 can tech now. For some reason he doesn't. There we go, wasting like 4 to 5 seconds. But Happy still has to wait for the lumber. That's the big difference. That's the big difference with this build. A way faster tech. And apart from that, everything's the same. 120 is just better. Both have the Acolyte gone. We're moving into Fiends and we're accelerating. These Ted Fiend openings, or in this case like 120 Fiend openings, they're slow. A little bit of creeping here and there, not much harass if you're up against the same strategy. And this is exactly what we get. Oh, Happy already stocked up on sort of necromancy. 120 didn't, but should still be fine. Fiends are popping out. No Lich first. No, it's a recent development. We're going to the Gentleman's Undead Mirror. DK Fiends it is. And then later we can add Banshees again. Banshees, that is the unit of the tournament, let's be honest. Banshees worked against human. Banshees worked against orc. And Banshees obviously are played in Undead Mirror as well, if you go to the ultra late game. Yeah, if I had to pinpoint a meta development here, it's way, way, way more Banshees. Happy with the rejuve potion, but 120 getting the middle and the aura. If he's getting creep jacked here, this is of course quite a disaster. But he got the devotion aura, one of the biggest items on the map, and also a contested spot that Happy can't get anymore. I very much like this. Happy on the other side. Vanilla creeping. Regular creep routes, a faster level 3 by far. And 120 taking risks. 2.6. So he's got to even that out. He's a bit too hurt. And he has no Rough Necromancy anymore. This turns out to be a bit of a flaw. And he sells the Lion Horn. It is a lot of gold. It's a lot of gold. A lot of people will facepalm now and might think, oh my god, it's such an amazing item. It's a free defense upgrade. Yes, but it's also a lot of gold. Happy sniping for these items too. Got the Wand of the Wind. Man, he's dancing on a blade. But it is working out. XP levels are evening out. This is a bit problematic to level liches, I think. It's not even that much of a tech difference, is it? A bit, a bit. It also finances a slaughterhouse, and there we see a big difference. 1/3 of a slaughterhouse. Calm before the storm here. Who gets the better items? The Lich inventory is looking fine on both sides. Tomas Onyo, thank you for the sub.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is... On paper, this all looks the same, right? DK, Lich, tier 3, statues, fiends, it's all the same. But their approach to the early game almost couldn't be more different. The creep camps they took, the way they creep, Happy, very conservative, spreading the damage very low, 1-0, aggressive, risking, moving on to the map, trying to steal camps away. Happy did that here, arguably as well. But everything else, there was a lot more risk involved. Claws plus 8 for Happy. Big invul potion for 1-0. And we're approaching red spots. The map is almost empty. And then we go for fights. Happy already high in supply because he's going for that Crypt Lord. 1-0 is a Dark Ranger time. He's low on resources right now. Thanks to that attack upgrade. Once level 3 Lich probably? Before going DR, so solo experience Lich. This is not enough. Cloak of Flames for DK is not ideal. Yeah, and now with the Dark Ranger, this is not level 3 either. One invul potion for 1-0. Second invul potion becomes available and he snatches his right away. Shop control is incredibly important on Northern Isles. 1-0 with the steal. Oh, what a picture perfect creep route it was. Coming in for the Jack with the Nova. And now we got that Lich advantage. The gang's all here with invul potion orb. Happy doesn't have an orb. What a perfect counter by 1-0 for now. Man, this was tailor-made to creepjack Happy at the 8-minute 20 mark. This couldn't have gone more perfect. But now the Crypt Lord is here. And what do you do with that tiny bit of advantage? Destroyer upgrade about to finish on both sides. Seconds away. We have a Dark Ranger on 1-0, of course, for the silence against the Tri-Hero combo. While Happy only has to work with the Crypt Lord Impale as disable. We do have level 3 now as well. 1-0 attack advantage for 1-0. But he can't morph Destroyers right now. Happy is pushing up. Keep 1-0 is running. Stalemate. Okay, this is buying time. 1-0, a little lucky there. Happy has a supply lead. We're contesting for the red spot. Last available spot on the map. Creeps getting involved. Always dicey with the Frostbolt. Happy engaging. Both get one camp. One creep. But damage is on Happy for now. Second one for Happy. The big one and the item. 120 cannot allow Happy to get this item. Coil ready. Level advantage on the DK. Lots of hero focus. Sweet little impale. DK far forward as so often catching a lot of fire. Wand of the Wind. Can't go for a coil. Well done. Counter focus, but Happy salvage is a lot more clean. Coil, he knew the coil wouldn't reach, and Happy wins the first fight in their engagement. And will probably get the red spot as well. Lich, impale, doesn't hit the DK. The DK, what? What? The DK died. Happy's DK is gone. The Magnetor Reaver. What happened? The Destroyer is falling, of course, no healing. Oh my god. 1-0 for the creeps. And this is an already completed Banshee transition by 120. We've seen this Magnetor kill an expansion by Foggy as his Frostbolt can attack buildings. But seeing this Magnetor kill a DK. And that is the red spot for 120. A gigantic turn of events. Plus a very good item for the Lich or Dark Ranger. Tavern Revive as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Anti-magic in the works. DK, what? No way! What are you doing? What are you doing? Blindly going to the middle, maybe to the shop, falling into misery. DK is back, but no mana. Lich is hurt. Oh my god. A game of throws on map 1. Nerves? Nova, Invuln, okay. Still a neck and neck fight here, but where is the coil? Gets another nuke out, but the heroes are 1-0. They're about to fall. The Lich has died, has to go for a dieback. That nuke was great. So much gold invested, but no mana anymore. Unreal scenes. Unreal scenes. Happy still has an Invuln though. There is a coil available finally. How did he get that Lich kill there? Shaky. Shaky performance. The tavern's on fire? Yeah, for sure. Happy with shop control now. Invo potion available at 30. Anti-magic is up, but 1-0 needs Banshees. Levels clearly ahead for 1-0. There's another camp, at least the remains of that camp. We are in for a treat so far, chat. Happy unwilling to follow him into Banshees. Maybe he thinks the 2 buybacks were a little much. Is he not aware? 1-0 was saving a lot of time before producing the first Banshee. Now he sees it! Almost getting sniped! Sick timing! And now the position for 1-0 is bad. No consumable against 2 invul potions. We do have anti-magic. But yeah, the reinforcements will always walk through Happy's army. Aiming for the Destroyer. Coil or not? No! Because he prevented it with a sweet double silence. But the Fiends for 1-0, they're not looking too crazy. The supply numbers in general are heavily in 1-0's favor. The Coil was clutch. No Buru. Happy's Fiends almost out of the fight here, maneuvering them out of range, but they're still part of the fight. Trying to reset it. 10 supply lead for 1-0. That doesn't mean too much. Nova coming. Oh, massive Nova in the back. The Fiends were all exposed and then they all died for it. Happy, where's the firepower? There it is. All Fiends clump. Lich in a bit of trouble, catches the coil, but double kill with the Nova again. Lich blocks the retreat, and that's it. 1-2-0 on the final day of B Cup, winning his 5th map in a row. And what an opener to the grand final this is. High-class hero action. Couple of losses there, but my god, what did we witness? The Magnetor Reaver killing Happy's DK. Can't. What happened there? Sorry, I usually have a very good camera control. Not in the slightest was it a presence of my mind that a creep kills Happy's hero. Then 1-0 almost with the counter throw by diving straight up with his DK into Happy's army. We gotta watch this again. But it takes forever to load a replay in Warcraft 3, unfortunately. 1-0. One 2-0. Gotta update the title. The neutral map goes 1-2-0's way. We gotta check this out.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Upgrade complete.
The next game has started, but it's on a 3-minute cooldown.
Upgrade complete. Summoning is research complete.
Okay, that's the middle fight.
Research.
Oh. Is the DK dead already here? No, it's here. Alright, let's check. Fight goes on, fight goes on, fight goes on. There was the first crossbolt. That's the Nova, that's the focus. And then they fight. Crossbolt. Ah, the Nova got him! Long range Nova after a crossbolt, and then the Magnetor with the last hit. Sick. That was... Okay, a bit better than just losing the hero like for nothing to the creeps. It was a Nova after all. Magnetor helped, but I mean, he got the last hit. Without the creep, Happy could have retreated. Yeah. It disrupted his position. For sure. And 1-0 realizing this and throwing a lot of damage at him was really good. Magnetor Reaver OP. Magnetor OP. But we are in for a very entertaining series here on 183 days. Half a year done. Magnetor didn't expand though, cost him the game. Yeah, he had to produce. He got the hero kill, but should have gone for a supply lead too. I agree. And then Banshees were out and Happy got enough or more hero kills. Dude, a 1-2-0 in shape is something else. Magnetor Reborn Liquipedia now, the GOAT deserves a showcase. For sure. Let's give a showcase to the GOAT undeads. Happy 0 120 1. Was this Happy's warm-up? Is it the same for him as it is for 120? Does he take time to get into series? Usually not. Happy won WAL. Happy won the previous B Cup. But this challenge is rather rough. This is a matchup where he didn't have to focus on for a long time. And now what are we getting on map 2? A little bit of a reset. And again, diverging builds. 120 goes Alta into Ziggurat into Crypt. Happy goes... Wait, is it the same? No, it's different. Wait, it is the same. It is exactly the same. Okay. So is it the classic Emperor's Revenge? Yeah. Same build, both sides. Spawn on the same lane. With that, we'll probably have a fight over the merchant in the middle. If you want to go for Invo Potions, you gotta fight for it. Happy, of course, nobody who rage quits says this is a topic in chat right now. No. His mental game is unlike any other in Warcraft. Like, nobody compares. Nobody is even 2 levels below Happy. The mental fortitude of this man is an iron curtain. But yeah, this is a mirror match. It can't be more mirrored. Same build, same timing, same creeps. Now, same items? Nope. Both get attack damage per second though. And we start the attack at the very same time. Very, very mirrored match. 120 is a bit faster. Maybe it's damage rolls. Maybe it's better execution. When was the last time 120 beat Happy? It was not on this patch. It might have been December. Someone could look this up. I'm pretty sure it's December. I can look it up myself. No, March in the Don't Force Me Cup Global Finals. And then it was December. So half a year. Half a year. 120. He's a lot faster, actually. Sacrificing a bit of HP, but he's done with the second camp before Happy is approaching the second camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Stealing the circlet. He wants to be the princess. What's the difference? He skipped the 2 trolls. Yeah, that's what it... True. So will he still reach level 3? He's killing the trolls here.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is not level 3. But maybe he's banking on the fact that he can get a skeleton. He needs more. This is kind of similar to Northern Isles when we were approaching... Oh, he's going for the Magi. When we were approaching the Arachnithids in the north. Happy has no chance contesting this. There we go. Talisman of Evasion will help him here. He wasn't level 3 on the Lich, but he knew he could get a guaranteed kill with that Nova, and that gave him level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
I gotta say, 120 has some very, very, very interesting new ideas here. It's like he's coming out of a hyperbolic time chamber. This is a different approach to creeping, for sure. Cutting corners. Sniping certain creeps on a camp. Just optimizing. And it's similar to Northern Isles also in a way that he went to the shop, sniped the item carry, and that makes the entire camp less interesting, right? And he gets the red spot too. Alaria's Flute! Similarly great to the Devotion Aura before. Now he has to wait. He was too fast for his own good. Has to wait 5 seconds. Wow, this is so elaborate. This is some high-level science right here. Wow, the creep route optimization is sick. Happy with all... Wait. When did he get the Brilliance Aura?
A player's forces are
When
under
did
attack.
he sniped the red spot when 120 got this red spot? Oh my god, Happy has Pipe and Sobby. I was a bit too in love with 120. I apologize. To realize that Happy is doing something even crazier. This is next level undead mirror.
A player's
2 calls into red spot. That's like... That's always worth it though. It's the same here. Ogre Lord can't retreat. It's a double pipe. 420 for Happy. And this is so much gold. Whoa, this is so much gold. Big mana for 120. We're bringing the big items here today. Happy. Crazy items. 120 usually can't complain. But he had that combo of Pipe and Subby before. And that won him the game for a sock on Concealed. Wow, these creep... Razor, you must analyze these creep routes and put them on Warcraft 3.0. Is Razor watching? Happy sniped all the items, you can't blame him for me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's sniping so... Both players are sniping so much. Happy big mana. Big mana! Pipe Sobby! Are you kidding me? And a wet of mana stealing. Of course, give me all the mana. Give me all the mana. We're going for a Dark Ranger now as well, now that Happy had a little bit of mid control. This is unreal. How is this winnable? Remo calls Twisted Meadows Casino Warcraft, but if I look at this, this is a humongous advantage. Is there anything going into 120's way? DK levels, but he has more movement speed for a second. Both players going for the Ziggurat. 120 once again. Going for the attack upgrade earlier. Will he clock the 50 food as he did before? I don't think so. Destroyer upgrade ready on both then. Fighting for the turtle. How? Guys, how? With that one attack upgrade? I'm not too sure. 2 Fiends low, 1 move to the side. Oh, Fiend dies on both sides, to be fair. Nice silences right after. Happy saves another Fiend for 120. 2 hurt, 3 hurt. Where's the firepower in that fight? There's nothing left. He's begging for a Nova. Whoopsie. Little trigger Happy here. And 120 is getting a kill out of nowhere while saving 3 Fiends at the same time. But this is just... This should be a crazy snowball. Big mana invested. And of course, the pipe and the Sobi. The pipe and the Sobi! That's the big Nova we were waiting for. 1-0 for a long time. Still makes this somewhat competitive. But we have 2 destroyers in the air. Sniping statues now. This is, at this pace, the expected wash. As the Destros can chase uncontested. Yep, now they're all trapped here. In the middle. 1-0's Dark Ranger falls. The DK. Oh my god, Happy is stomping him 6 feet underground. And then he continues stomping on him. I was way too focused on 1-0's early game. Happy identified this. Like the game plan of 1-0 with the snipes. He said, boy, what you can do, I can do a lot better. And he did. Boom. 1-1. Absolute stomp. Those rat spot snipes, man. He got both in such quick succession. It's just when these guys know that they have a rivalry, they elevate each other to the next level. It's nuts. It's nuts. And this is just what Happy does to you. He stomped. Like, you think you get a little bit of momentum. You build a little bit of self-esteem. And then it's just slap after slap after slap. It's freaking crazy. So in game 1, 1-0 gets the Magnetor. In map 2, Happy gets the craziest items in the world. Back to back to back. So where are we going now? Probably more neutral territory. Always a couple of breaks here in between the games at B-Cup. Chance for you to check out backtowarcraft.com/support for all the ways to support us here on day 183 of consecutive Warcraft action. Certainly a highlight today. And next game is Tidehunters. An important one now. If this series goes back and forth for 1-0, he will have home turf advantage on the last map. But also their winner bracket semifinal came in a little bit of waves. With some, like, they were winning back-to-back maps. 2 minutes and we go into game 3. We cracked 124,000 followers, by the way. Nice. Very nice. 125 is close. Sick day. Great games. Great Warcraft. And all just 1 week away from Stars War. Gomitaka, thank you for the gifted sub. $50. Is it a handmade mic? Yeah, I made this all from scratch. Wiring everything inside. "10 seconds for game 3. Later tonight in actually 1 hour 20 minutes. No, 2 hours 20 minutes. Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup. With Carson. Gonna get an entire day of Warcraft here from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now that we're here for half a year. Might get a long one today. You hear the clock? Tide Hunters it is. Can Happy win this back to back? Or 1-0 strike back? Happy was adjusting his early game. Competing for the spots. And he got it. What are the elaborate creep routes on Tide Hunters? It's a lot about creeping early game. What's the advantage on Tide Hunters? Altar Ziggurat Crypt on both sides. It kind of feels like in game 1, either it was a map specific build, or Happy felt like, or he kind of forgot that he has to go for this. So 2 out of 2, 1-0 was sniping the merchant. Here, I could rather see him snipe the marketplace for the big consumable. Want to 0 faster with the scout. But apart from that, everything's the same. I don't think it was a weakness of 1-0 on map 2. It was just crazy how Happy outfarmed him. But in the fights, things were looking good still.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coil timings, Nova timings. An anonymous user is gifting a sub. Thank you! Anonymous user. My favorite user of the past 2 minutes. Circlet goes to Happy this time. Of course, we gotta raise the question, is 1-0 getting tired at one point? 3 hours 45 minutes for him, as he had that lower bracket disadvantage. Foiling skeletons. And with that, Happy has twice the number of skeletons, claims control, but 1-0 has a charge more. Might benefit him. We go to the turtles. This is so mirrored. This is so mirrored. Happy again took the entire camp. 1-0 is only going for items. And yeah, he wanted to go for that market, but this doesn't really work, does it? Wakes up the creeps, now there's bloodlust, makes it more expensive to creep this. Happy reads him well. Why do you attack stuff with an acolyte? Because if creeps follow you and then you hit a repair command on a damaged building, the creeps follow you for a very, very, very long time. Anonymous user with another gift sub, you sweet soul. If it's the same, we don't know it's anonymous. Gifted sub to Buttlust. Okay, I have an idea who this is. The calm before the storm. There's still some variety. 120 is hugging the tavern suspiciously. Naga or Dark Ranger. Always possible against fiends though. Very unlikely. A very long level 1 phase. Sick. Save. And it is the Naga. And I'm not sure if Happy saw this because his scouts expired. He wants this Ogre Magi. Happy is ready with the coil. Goes counter Naga! When did he ever do that? Oh boy, this is tricky now. Happy with the offense. 120 is so stubborn. He needs this. Scroll of the Beast doesn't save the Naga. Can the Fiends create some space? They need to. Naga can't really turn around. He's trying to spread the Unholy Aura for a little bit more movement speed. There's a coil, but it's a weak one. 70 damage only, and all of a sudden the DK is in trouble. Needs help of the other Naga. Coil, kill. Needs that DK now almost. But he has to abandon this. Lots of damage. Lots of damage. And Happy so far with the win. What is this Fiend doing? Just running. Oh, Coil gets in front of the DK. This could have been smart, but the Naga by Happy looking tremendous. Bloody, 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 bloody mid-game. Now we got level 2. Unholy Aura unlocked, and with that he can run away. A monstrous mid-game by Happy. Gets the Naga kill. Gets 2 Fiend kills. And keeps everything alive. CJ Bachi, thank you for the sub. And of course there was no Unholy Aura to spread. I didn't see that it was still level 1. Absolute disaster for 120. Happy is very hurt though. But he gets statues very soon. One Ziggurat is late. Maybe focus was too much on micro. 120 gets the statue a lot early and was only level 1. But it was a lot of XP. Scroll of the Beast was used as well. Used or sold? I'm actually not too sure. Has to take risks, he knows it. Off to the lab, wait for tier 3, wait for the Lich and the Orb. Happy can only heal in a bit. This is more regeneration on the field for 120, which could give him an advantage here. Belt of Giant Strength, more HP on the DK. Probably not what he wanted, might sell it. If he's faster here and if he can claim map control, that's an Invo Potion heal scroll. Flute for Happy. But he's not even trying.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's not even trying to contest the shop. He was strapped for cash anyway, but could have sold the belt. 120's tech is a lot faster.
Player's forces are under attack.
And now Happy gets the middle, gets the invuln. Ring of Regen a little bit too late, I guess. But he might get the red spot, and that's one of the biggest consumables on the map. Gunning for a Mana Stone. Heal Ward's not bad either. Oh, Happy coming in with Fork Lightning level 2. No Town Portal though. And no Naga 3. No Naga 3 for 120. How does he get that kill? If only he would have put back the DK and Lich, but then he doesn't have the firepower to finish this in time. No Dark Ranger on either side. This is pure burst damage.
player's forces are under
Warp
attack.
up. This is a problem for 1-0. Backstab. Turtles up. 1-0. Tamer of creeps now. DK far forward. Gunning for that Naga. There is no Invo Potion because he gave it up and freely gave it to Happy. That spot in the middle. Fiends marching forward. DK up front. Lich gets the coil, of course. The heal ward did good damage here. The Naga looking fine for now. Heal ward number 2. We got that battle, and with the Fork Lightning gets the kill. Levels it up now. Naga in trouble. Fiend as well. Invo Potion is an absolute lifesaver. 1-0 with the coil ready. DK kind of behind enemy lines. He could close the door with the Fiend here. Dark Ranger as well. Oh, 1-0. Your beautiful undead mirror micro aiming for the Lich. And what's there to save him? Nothing! Grandiose play by 1-0. The 50 food fights, man. Nobody does it better. And the coil misses too! He's so good. He's so good. He's so good! Only a level 1 hero, but the momentum is clearly on 1-0 side. He is wiping the floor with Happy. In this fight. The heal wards did a hell of a job. But also the coils and the Fork Lightning decision making, man. Love it. Investing a Fork Lightning level 1 to upgrade it to level 2 to do damage to critical units. And Happy's DK positioning again was, not for the first time, a bit questionable. (3-3-2) versus 3-3-1. Happy back at 50 food. What did 1-0 invest in? Of course, Temple of the Damned. Red spot now. Mantle. Easy damage boost. Happy gets a consumable. Double Ring of Regen, by the way. Ain't too bad. And this red spot. Huh? Happy with an Invis DK. Oh, you're not expecting that at all. He can steal the item. Who got faster fingers? Does he realize that he got blocked there? Who gets the item? 1-0! Oh my! That was a big investment for nothing. 1-0 with the crazy fast fingers. Only an unholy aura, but it's so much gold. And Happy invested into this Invo Potion. He wasn't creeping with the DK. This is all opportunity cost. Also the stat. Last hit? Ooh, can't see it. But it can't be the last hit for Happy, right? It's 3.2. On the other side, Happy got 2 consumables, Scroll of the Beast, and the big mana potion. But on the other side, Anti-Magic Shadow's ready. Lich level 3. All heroes level 3. But 1-0 got half a level advantage on DK and Naga. Frost Arrow 2. Massive upgrade. Sometimes, like actually a lot people undervalue the strength of Frost Arrow 2. Lich for 1-0 is crazy. Courtesy of the marketplace. Expo. Lesson learned from Game 7 of their winner bracket semifinal. Play it safe, play it cool. And Happy, he ditched the big mana, or did he use it? It's gone. He can't use it in the fight. Happy attacking base. Never fight in an undead base. Is that true when you're an undead? Happy got the bigger supply. Web ain't ready yet. Ooh, this is a destroyer bust. A big one. Anti-magic not spread everywhere, but on the important units. Now also on the Naga. DK far forward. Little bit of a nuke, but the Banshees are still intact. DK has to reset the fight with the town portal. This was Destroyers blasting through a lot of their mana as we go. There's no shop. He can't heal. He can't go for potions. Needs to be ultra defensive. Misses the coil last second. It is level 4. That gives him a bit of HP. But I think this position is in favor of Happy. Is he defeating 1-0 in his own base? It certainly looks like it. While 1-0 usually has the advantage in the 50 food fights, Happy has the advantage in the 70 food fights. But this is also a Skull of the Beast. A Destroyer went down and the supply is even again. With 1-2-0 mining from the second base in a bit. Naga, nuke, DK with anti-magic, getting another web off. Lich has to be careful. Invo potion is on the Naga, of course. Another nuke. Destroyer falling as well. Happy plummeting in supply, courtesy of Banshee and anti-magic, of course. All that spell damage goes into nowhere. And Happy, this is not looking good. Oh, Granius. Got that 10-foot advantage, and he knows this was his only chance. GG! 1-0 with the comeback. Second win in this series, halfway there. This is so intense. This is so intense. The 50 food fight. 1-0 is really good at that. I really love the dynamic in tempo for 1-0. How he switches pace throughout the game, being very aggressive with DK only. He's doing that for a long time. Also at 50, tempo, especially with that Naga. But then he falls back. Come at me. The Morpheus move, right? It's mods, by the way, you can be a little more timeout heavy. If you feel like it. He's winning the mid games. Turtle Rock Happy outplayed him and outcrept him. But map 1 and 2, this was all 1-0. Are we getting a new champion? 2 more maps. Next map is Happy's pick again. This is 1-0 in hour 4 of high level, high pressure, high tension competitive maps. This guy is built different. I've not seen Happy play with Naga much. Grom Cakes, thank you for the 6 months. I've not seen Happy play Naga much. Did I miss something? Did he do that? He didn't do that in their semifinal, right? Let me look it up. No, he didn't. It's one of the very few times where I see Happy following into Naga. And I think this makes him uncomfortable. Dude, that Fork Lightning to get level 3 Naga on the left-hand side. There's such a small path between being trigger happy and waste your mana and doing the exact right thing to catch up. And then the heal wards as well, which he fought hard for. This was contested. And Happy couldn't shut down the heal wards in time. This was what a series already. I said it before and I say it again. In-game wise. This is the golden age of Warcraft. Hammerfall is next. Happy fans, still faith? You still believe? To be honest, you should still believe until it's match points against you and Happy is down to 5 food. There's always a chance he turns this around. I believe in 5 games. Wow! 4-1, you say? This is a best of 7. So you're saying 4-1? Happy will win, I believe. Happy 4-2 easy comeback. Crazy how entertaining Undead Mirror is. A bit shaken. In Emperor we trust. Imagine doubting Happy on 5 food. Good to see your support. Good to see your support. In their winner bracket semifinal, Happy was down 0-2, made it a 2-2, was then down 3-2, and then won both back-to-back maps. A little bit interesting. Northern Isles now went back-to-back, 2-1-2-0. Turtle Rock in their winner bracket was won by 1-2-0 and is now won by Happy. And Hammerfall was a Happy win. Tidehunters last time, we didn't see. 30 seconds till game time. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Yeah, chat is right. First map was decided by the creep. Second one was very Happy. Third one was very 1-0. Could go either way. Could go either way. Dude, judging from the performance, 1-0's V-neck goes down to his ankles today. What a freaking beast. And we go live with map number 4. Will we tie up the grand final? Or will 1-2-0 walk with a 3-1, putting Happy in a position where he has to defend 3 match points in a row? Can players change their race, or is it fixed when you pick one? You pick a race for the series. Alta Ziggurat. Oh. This is 1-2-0 with the fast script, and Happy is not going with the fast script. Huh. Why is 1-2-0 switching it up? Or is it Happy switching it up? I lost track. It's definitely different. But yeah, it's again like the ghoul advantage is quite crazy. Yeah, Happy is moving back to his old build, right? With slow ghouls, slow tech, And 120 sticks to his new build with fast ghouls, fast tech. 120 Fiend build. Yeah. But the past 2 games, Happy played the 120 Fiend build.
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting situation where both are also going for different creep routes. Happy trying to be aggressive then, I guess. I gotta get used to a new build order in Undead Mirror. Yeah, you got the lumber super fast. You can use a ghoul for creeping. The way I see it, and also what Remo said, is this is just straight up better. What is the downside of the 120 Fiends? Is there any experienced undead? I thought Darkness and Baron. Is there any downside of the 120 Fiends? You get the Fiend slightly later, I guess? I don't see any weaknesses yet, says Darkness. Thanks. Last hit battle. Pump fake. Lots of damage on Happy, but Happy gets the kill. Double ring as well. This helps, of course. He's kind of surrounded there. Wait, can he find his way out? 120 opens the door. Maybe a bit of gold as the Necro drains a little more. I see. Wow, Happy took a beating from the Hydra and gets new poison on him. Yeah, armor doesn't help against poison. Ooh. Denies the Skelly, gets the Echo. Risky play. That Hydra, 120 bribed the Hydra. One more skeleton kill for the level up. He didn't get it? Whoa, the Crypt Fiend shot, you madman! A bit sloppy by 120. He could have prevented this. But still, what a sick snipe. What a sick snipe. So, it's still a massive HP advantage for 120 in the mid game. The name is a bit confusing for new players if they look up a build order and see just go 120 Fiends. Yeah, that's a bit heavy. Happy plays around a difficult situation. 120 going tempo. Naga again worked on the last map. Sir Mark, thank you for your prime. This time, 120 was a bit low on lumber. Maybe due to creeping? His statues are later. Sniping consumables on both sides. Wand of Mana stealing, big heal potion. I mean, these fights are so freaking close. A heal pod can help. Wand of Mana stealing can decide a fight. It's an arms race. We go for the seafood here. And the calmest phase in a while. On Tide Hunters, we had straight up fighting the entire time. But Happy feels like he's able to strike back. With his earlier statues, there might be a reason for it. He will be facing Coil 2, but he's stealing the Rock Golem away. That's a big... Cannon user, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for all the great content. Thank you for the 13 month of support. Coil Nova on the Naga. Potion is on the DK. Go, gotta be a bit careful here. Also, the Fiend gets the Coil. Potion, Naga, here. Okay, Lifesaver. So we stay in this fight with a hurt DK. Needs to retreat. Mana is better for Happy. Plus, of course, he has that Wealth of Mana stealing. You're trying to get some snacks in. We got the statue house. 1-0 got to retreat. He wanted to contest that camp, of course, but doesn't really work that way. Lich far forward. Frost Armor for damage mitigation. Unable to eat his skeletons now. A kingdom for a Nova. Nuke again. Control was there. So was the Coil. Both with insane mana management on the DK. And good statue management too. Happy goes back to the old strat with the Crypt Lord. The strategy! Nuke! Uh-oh! There's no potion anymore! Gotta get up front. Gotta spread the Unholy Aura, but doesn't work. Big kill for Happy. This game certainly going his way. The altar is also clogged by the Lich right now. The 50 food fights, usually 1-0's thing, but now Happy is far ahead. This was a wonderful engagement. Love how he strikes back, but the Lich is here. So is the Nova, and maybe there is a bit of momentum. What? That Lich? What's he doing there? Lucky break for Happy. And he lets him escape twice. Woohoo! Plus the Coil. He kind of forgot him. It looked like it wasn't in the group. But he salvaged it. Wait. 4 points around on the DK. No way. The Naga is back. No TP. The Ring of Regen. The Rings of Protection. He's trying it all. Naga lives. DK dead. 4 points around out of freaking nowhere. Where did that come from? And he doesn't have the resources for a Tavern Revive. I am stunned by what just unfolded in front of our eyes. 90 seconds. Freaking 1-2-0. Having the guts of missing the surround on the Lich twice and then be thinking, well, I just 4 points around him vanilla. Because I'm 1-2-0 and this is what I do now. Ooh, not sure who got this. Okay, 1-2-0 got the Golem. Big one. The level advantage is getting crazy. And Happy loses another Fiend. Happy this time with Banshees. He goes no Destros into Banshees. If there's no silence to dispel, maybe that is the way. Happy's actually yellow. No. Yellow is orange and that is 1-0. Yellow is the new orange. Absurd. DK is back though. Going for the Invul Potion. Lich got it. Impale hits big. DK was also affected. No Coil. Fiend lost. Creep still there. Statue's a bit busy. And the Crypt Lord is of course a wonderful, wonderful tank. Now we would love to have some Dispel. The creeps are still attacking the statue. 1-0. A little bit wobbly here. Salvages it. Once again, we're fighting for that Naga level 3. 1-0. Close-ish to that important level 2 Fork Lightning. Happy nowhere near important level ups right now. And waiting for Banshees. I can't believe this surround. I can't believe this surround. In such a clutch moment. Happy blasting through his mana. No more coil. One more impale. And we got destroyers up that desperately needs a coil. Happy also no web. Goes for it now. On the other side, no anti-magic as of now, but it is coming. DK far forward. Naga under pressure. Has that invo potion. Should be fine. The first anti-magics are coming in. Happy has no destroyers. And is losing his second last statue. Supply lead is still with him though. One kill would probably decide this game. Can Happy recover from this DK loss in the middle? Gets the heal scroll but can't use it anymore. 1, 2, 0 on the way to the 3 and the 1. He's trailing now. Lich in trouble. Naga Frost Arrow is so good. DK is chasing. Frostborn hungers, but the Fiend sacks it away. 2 out of 3 heroes down. Shop control for the Chinese undead. Oh my god, he gets it again! This guy is out of his mind today. And what was that build by Happy? No Destros Banshees. Maybe an interesting take, but this is reeking of desperation now. Giving up on the 1-2-0 Fiends, moving back to a more comfortable build, getting almost nothing out of it, He got owned by the Hydra early on. He was down to 1/3 HP. He could have lost that hero there already if he's a bit unlucky. And then he forgets his Lich. Is lucky that 1-2-0 is not threatening him there and surrounding him there. And then the 4-point surround. Oh my god, what a beautiful thing that was. Did you clip that? Did someone clip that? I swear, if you didn't clip that 4-point surround, what the hell are you doing on this channel? Three, 1, 1-2-0. You did? The friendly dev. You indeed are a friendly dev. We gotta watch this again. This was absurd. Reminder, the Lich was out of position. First surround failed. Second block and surround failed as well. And then you have the guts to do this. Look at the DK. He's trying to block to create space for the Fiends, but then he gets blocked by the Fiend. And this is so hard to do. 4-point surround with Fiends is incredible. And the Naga slithers to the side with the I can't. This was freaking sick. Look at him go. Boom. Boom. And the skeleton closes the surround on the left-hand side. Plus he saves the Naga, of course, when it's at half HP. Happy facing 3 match points on Championship Sunday at B Cup. 1-2-0 has to win one more map to win $1,400 in this series. So now, again, we gotta ask, will 1-2-0 at some point fall apart? He's playing for 4 hours, 20 minutes. Both players get a break now. A little bit of time to reset. Happy tried a lot already, but it feels like it didn't work. He is changing up strategies. It's noticeable, but 1-2-0 just out-micros him, outperforms him. But it's Happy. It's Happy we're talking about. If there's a player who can easily win 3 maps in a row against anyone at all points, it's Happy. And it wouldn't surprise me much if he's just turning this around. Like Thanos, snap of a finger. But again, like... Marco, 90 cents. Thank you very much. I don't understand why you don't believe in that surround. I saw it. Other people saw it. It was recorded and we can rewind it. It took place and it was. Just believe it. More than 3K viewers only on Twitch. Don't know what's happening on YouTube, but I guess we can assume it's 4K. On the day of half a year of consecutive streams, we get a banger like this. Ain't that grand. Next map, Last Refuge. Happy start using his keyboard now. So, yeah, Happy has to find the solution now. I feel like his games in general were better when he was playing 1-0 Fiends as well. Otherwise, he's just behind. And he can't deal with that Naga, apparently. He's losing map control thanks to that Naga. Because he's waiting for his Lich. If he's going Naga himself, he's a bit outmaneuvered because 1-0 is just better with that Naga. But else, what else do you want to do? Give up map control in the middle completely? Super tough spot for him to be in. Like 1-0 is asking questions that Happy can't answer. Happy turns the monitor on now. There is... He could go Lich openings again. Yeah, Rev says it as well. He could, if he's getting really crazy, go Crypt Lord openings. Just to remind everyone, 1-0 already played 5 full games with Sock before this, and he was very tired. Dude, and one game lasts like 35 minutes. Happy probably played also 5 hours of ladder, so maybe it's a different situation though. But yeah, we are witnessing a little bit of history here. With Happy facing match points. So many people said 1-0 washed, 1-0 no focus, 1-0 not top 4 anymore. And then he's back. And he's one step away from being the B Cup champion. Game up. Last Refuge. Last Refuge, always a map where Happy decides series, where things turn around. It has to happen again. Nobody is better at manipulating Last Refuge creeps than Happy is. You gotta bring his A+ game. 1-0. Crypt Alta. Happy Alta Ziggurat. €1 by soul for the Lord. No one will beat Happy. It will end 4-3 in favor of Happy. I foresee it. I'm not so sure. I don't It has to click now. The solution has to be there now. Otherwise, it's over. DK. DK. Nobody moves away from it. No Lich openers. Lich openers oftentimes crazy strong by Happy, but then he ran into the destroyer pushes or destroyer timings. Wasn't really pushes. It was in the middle of the map. By 1-2-0, all the ghouls got annihilated, and from there on out, 1-2-0 was always ahead. Happy's not playing that anymore. A real connoisseur. Of Undead Mirror. What a run by 1-2-0. The only series he lost up until this day in this tournament is against Happy, and that was a 4-3. Take a look at the tech timings. He could tech now. 2 minutes 17. Fiend fast tech, man. $10. He needs more. He needs one more delivery. 15 seconds on the tech. 15 seconds.
Players' forces are under attack.
That must have been a crazy eureka moment when he discovered this. Acolyte extra XP on the other side, trying to manipulate. Oh, he's running away, right? Ooh, just a little bit for the mental game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy doesn't get the Acolyte 1-2-0 does. 15 seconds was exactly that Lich with Orb last game. Good call. Apart from that, similar creep route. The Fiend by 1-2-0 is out earlier too. It's still a mystery, like, what is the upside of Happy's build over 1-2-0's build?
A player's forces are under attack.
It's like 20 gold? Maybe? Yeah, Darkness was right. It's like a little bit of gold. But gold is not really the issue. You always have gold with Pet Fiends. Lumber is the issue. Man. It's like, it's such a tiny change, but with such a crazy ripple effect. And it's fascinating that nobody figured this out in like 14 years of Ted Fiends.
Players' forces are under attack.
And with that, he got the tier 2 advantage. Ooh, 1-2-0 going back to Lich. Steals the big mana away from Happy's front yard. He gets both consumables, does he not? So we're in a bit of a Turtle Rock situation where Happy is going for the rat spots very early. But 1-2-0 is just cleaning the middle. He sells the potion. Of course. Happy gets the Captain America helmet for a Dark Ranger. It's good. For Crypt Lord, it might be solid. But 1-2-0 got a lot of gold. I think it's kind of revolving around selling an item in the mid game. to be able to afford everything. Which kind of has some shades of Carson's Mega Bust strategy. Ooh, we're contesting the red spot. 120 is hurt. Both at 30. Both at 3 fiends. Mana better for Happy, who gets the last hit. Ooh, 120 got it right, but he's so hurt now. Item towards Happy. Lich in no man's land. Able to get out though. That XP was expensive, but losing the item is unfortunate, but it's not the mega break. Sorry, the mega break. I got no stuff, dude. More HP and more intelligence on top of more damage is very good. It feels like it would have been a disaster if he's not getting the null. He got it, right? I'm kind of sure he did. Happy has a little bit of momentum. The consumables, not an issue anymore. Bottom right hand side is almost empty. Happy still has his mercenary camp. This item is useless. Both are going for Dark Ranger. This truly now is the Gentleman Ted Fiend. Happy with 2 fiends more.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lots of creep speed. You see that reflected in the Lich levels. Like, the Lich levels is crazy. There's still the remains of the red spot. The lab evens things out. Wand of the Wind and an Invo potion for 120. Love how he uses his DK for shopping. Nobody has a TP anymore, of course. Keeps the ring on the DK to make it, or to keep them healthy. There's a little bit more experience to be found there. Shouldn't move the DK in. You don't want to lose more XP. He kinda does. And now Happy. Also with the Vamp Aura. Man, is this mirror. One to 0, Dark Ranger advantage for a second. No Banshees yet. We're building the perfect 50 food armies. Will we reach level 3? Should be. Yeah, I'd be surprised if not. Happy coming in. DK a bit out of position. If he steals that one, it's gigantic. One of the Wind. Not again! Not again! No TP! Oh, is this the end of the final? Is this the end of the final? With the DK going down. You gotta keep this closed at all costs. Where's the Nova? There's some healing. DK is still stuck there. Goes for the Nova. The DK blocks. Oh my god! DK dead again! And 1-0 now. With the high ground. With the DK. With the B-Cup! He needs a Tavern Revive ASAP! This is so much gold! And Happy's getting schooled here again! The Tavern Revive is real! Needs a coil! Has no mana! Lich on the menu! Here we go, but he wants the Fiend. If you're ahead, just get further ahead. The Wand of the Wind out of nowhere. Oh, Happy, you got a Hercules task ahead of you. 660 gold for 1-0. DK is gathering a little bit of mana. Just a tiny little bit. Yoink! That was a good whap. Good coil as well. 1-0 is so fast today. Yoink again, but Happy's Destroyer is gone. Trying to get the revenge kill here. 14 food ahead. Fiend, calculated, survives. That Destroyer goes down. Evens things out a little. Counter focus. Last ditch effort, maybe. No way out. 1-0. Escapes once again. Can he keep up the pressure? Happy fighting tooth and nails. This is my B cup. He is with his back against the wall with 9 food down. Invo potion goes to him though. And the madman is sending in a DK with 170 HP with the TP now. No Banshee transition. Upgrades it is. This could have been it already. Look at that XP lead now. And also in total value, 1-0 now ahead. There is a backstab opportunity. This is why 1-0 went for the town portal. Once that turtle needs Coil Nova to finish it as fast as possible to get one of the last spots on the map with the last item on the map. And then GTFO, Pendant of Energy. It's exactly what he's going for. Statue. Oh, that was an expensive Destroyer Morph. Happy with a little bit of an exclamation mark. But he's also an upkeep now. And in these mirror matches, everything decides.
A player's forces are under attack.
If there's one player who can bring this back, it's Happy. But 1-0 is bringing in the clutch moments. He has a better economy. But that was a sick creep tag. Eyes on the price. Last camp on the map. Left upper side. And again. Oh, this devious situation from before. Happy not falling forced around this time. Silence on the DK. Beat Micro to the side. Happy is bringing ghouls. Love to see it. Coil misses. This was this extra bit of damage that 1-0 didn't calculate in. Now the coil's on cooldown. Destroyer falls as well. No way he's getting the turnaround. After losing the Death Knight, he turns it up to 11. For now, at least. What can 1-0 do? He needs to get production in. He needs to get these destroyers down. Coil, ready. Gets the destroyer nonetheless. Level 5 and level 4 on 1-0. Is it the level lead that can bring him back? Still mana on 1-0. Happy. Uh-oh, he's struggling. Where is the healing? Where's the healing? We got an Invo potion. Another Fiend is falling. 1-0 decides to turn this fight around. Now that Happy has no coil anymore, this nuke needs to work! The coil's there! The coil's there! Hail Mary! Lich safe to the high ground. Fiend focus. No, no, no! Going for the DK! But Happy gets the Nova in! 1-0 a little bit too risky here. The damage dealer is gone. The healer is hurt. What a sick fight! And Happy is still in this grand final.
Players' forces are under attack.
We don't. Oh, we do have a Tavern Revive now. Lich back in his sack. The next mistake costs Happy the tournament. We need some mana now. Without mana, no fights. He was 10 food down 1-0. How are they doing this? How are they fighting? How are they finding these clutch moments? And with that, Happy got the turtle uncontested for level 5. Lich levels even. Dark Ranger levels probably about to be even. Ring of Regen. Oh, he didn't get level 5! He didn't get level 5! But you know what we did get? A Temple of the Damned. Plus the upgrade. Anti-magic shell. Happy's ahead again. In value. Double invuln. Lots of items. 1-0 butt naked. Love that he keeps the ring. The ring counters the Orb of Corruption. Curious about the APM? There you go. Still still feel like this is a bug metric in the API. Because it's no way it's that even. Maybe it's average. I don't know. Happy pushing for the victory. Maybe. He needs it now. He's running into anti-magic and dispelled. Coils up. Happy's Destroyer getting yoinked far forward. Banshee, no mana, no more. Destroyer, dead. Fiend, getting it there. Getting it there. That's a new statue right there. Happy 51. Instant reinforcements for 1-0, of course. And another Destroyer falling. Uh-oh. Fiend as well. Clutch coil. But the Banshee reinforcements, the anti-magic, you're not breaking this, Happy. He needs that one move. He needs a working Hail Mary. Invo Potion Lich is saved for now. 1-0 pushing out a little bit. Fiends are saved one by one by one. That Invo doesn't last forever. But coils are there. This was a dangerous push. But he just holds like it's nothing. Dark Ranger mana completely depleted. If you want to know how close this match is, look at the Lich XP. One Nova could get a kill, trying to prepare both. Oh, is there no statue? There's no statue for 1-0. There it is. This was a long time without regen. Now he gets it. Can't overstep. Can't clump up these fiends. Can't make positioning mistakes. But 1-0 seems confident. Silenced a lot, but not the DK. Now it's gone again. DK far forward. Ooh, that coil didn't go through. Saves the next fiend for it. Good for him that the coil didn't went off, but still so close. Fiend, oh my god, saved by the bell. Both fiends are. Lich mana is an issue. Coil not ready. He gets the Lich. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. Happy against all odds. Against the early DK loss. Is up now. And he might decide the game. Destroyer number 1, dead. Destroyer number 2, dead. 12 food ahead. How is he winning the fight against the anti-magic shell? I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. 1-0 knows how he does it. He just fights better, I guess. The statue missing for 1-0 for a minute was unreal. The one thing he can't afford is overcommit. But a Happy doesn't overcommit. Usually. Fool's not helping in the fight. Seems like he needs that lumber. Lich is back from the tavern. Super expensive. Needs a coil in a second. Gets it. 1-0 decided this game is not over yet, but I'm not so sure about that, buddy. Back to the tavern you go. Double level 5 for Happy. Against all the odds. All the odds. He wins the game. And this... Like, how is this final still going on? He lost the DK to a Wand of the Wind on the high ground upper left. 1-0 gets ahead in Banshee tech that prevents from all the strength that Happy has. And he got it, and he got it, and he got it, and he fought better, and he nuked better, and he takes that victory. Is this the moment where 1-0 crumbles? Is this the moment where we see the wear and tear of the lower bracket final of 5 maps versus Sock? He was down in levels. He was down in supply. He was down in tech. He was fighting in the enemy base. And he wins that fight. How? Was it seriously just the statue? Is there anyone smarter than me who can explain this to me? He also had level 3 upgrades 1-0 did. Getting that Lich kill. OMG. We have seen this time and time and time again. Players are getting so close to take a series, to take a final. I guess Happy just turns it up to 12. 11 is just not enough for this guy. That was Happy's last losers map. All the maps from here on out are 1-2-0 maps. Starting on Autumn Leaves, and then there's one map left, which could be twisted. This is the perfect entertainment on the day where we fulfill 6 consecutive months of Warcraft 3 streaming. The ad timing was a bit unfortunate last game. Protect yourself with a sub. Sometimes it's beyond our control, especially when matches and fights like this are so crazy. 70 seconds. I can seriously see 1-0 crumbling now. Little bit of a mental dip. And the exhaustion setting in. But I don't want to make up mistakes. This could have been his game. That DK kill was so sick upper left. You should win every game with that DK kill, but he didn't. 30 seconds. I don't know how people can get tired of Happy vs 1-0 series. Like how? How is that possible? The early games are a little bit stale, but it's definitely super interesting to see creep routes and, as we see, like kind of small revolutions in build orders. And then when we start fighting, we start fighting. Altas F6, thank you for the 4-month. Autumn Leaves. Will it all end at Autumn Leaves, or was Last Refuge not the last refuge of Happy, but the start of the sick comeback? Eer0 still has 2 match points in a row. Happy has to defend them both. Happy has to win every single map from here on out. And that won't change. Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup, by the way, in 1 hour. Might just line up perfectly. Carson is waiting already, rubbing his hands. Get Foggy back. Let's watch Foggy. Striking midnight in China in 9 minutes. Happy bottom left in the blue. 1-0 upper right in the yellow again. This isn't what I'm rubbing. Feel ya. At seeing these games, feel ya. They stick with their builds. Early crypt 1-0. Fast tech fiends. This could be an easy 10-day competitive Warcraft day here. At the Premier channel, getting kind of close to 125,000 followers. Leave us a follow if you're gonna be notified. And of course, if you're on YouTube, leave us a sub. For free! I want that 100k plaque I want the
Town is
award.
under siege.
Help me get the award. Another anonymous gifter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Protecting
Player's forces are under attack.
Decisive from all the ads. DK opening, no experiments in there. This is the second best of 7 series between them. Not a single time have they moved away from DK. Not only is Happy a mental monster, 1-0 is a mental monster as well. In the winner bracket semi-final, when Happy was picking up momentum, winning back-to-back maps, he was able to strike back once. In the series against Lin, he was down 0-3 and he turned it all around 0-4. So that shouldn't be an issue. So far, crisp reaping. And again, diverging creep
The
routes.
player's forces are under attack.
Acolyte was in there, wasn't lost this time. This starts to take quite a bit of time. But with the Berserker gone, the big damage is gone. And both players are blasting through their ammunition. Who got the better level 3 route? Happy was waiting for the Fiend, also took some time at the Sludge Flinger camp. This feels like a Naga map to me again for 1-0. The way he's moving, the way he's positioning. Outskirts first, back at home for the rod towards the middle. Happy scouting, but also takes some time. Ooh, that inventory. That Lich is gonna be welcomed with open arms.
Player's forces are under attack.
And of course, we're moving towards the middle. Tier 2 is done. This is such an indicator for a Naga. Tech finishes. He doesn't have the gold. Isn't that an invite to go for the 2 fiends? He queued the tech instead. Ooh, missed opportunity? Or part of the bigger plan?
Are under attack.
Does 1-0 have to change up his game plan on the fly now? He's creeping DK solo. This is so odd. Takes the item. Plays solo hero. Cues the ziggurat before the second hero. What the hell is going on?
A player's forces are under attack.
He is crazy tanky. He's going for the tier 3. He wants Happy to abort his tier 3 tech. Lich isn't here. It's coming though. This didn't work. This didn't work at all. Lich now. It is a bit of mining time. But this looked like he came up with it on the fly. Happy instead got the mana stone. Nice snipe. This is quite an advantage for Happy now, isn't it? He got the item stolen here. Alright. But the mana stone more than makes up for it. And Happy saw like... Playing solo hero, you fool? Punish this. Let's get mid control. Which is here now though. Just as we're contesting. And 1-0 has a massive XP lead. Happy gets the last hit with the Nova. 120 needs kills now. Where is his supply? I don't see it. Here's the additional Fiend. Lich gets blocked. Lots of damage. Statue comes in. He gets that mid-game advantage now via units because his statue is so much faster. So is his tech. He can go Dark Ranger or Naga now. It's all part of the bigger plan.
A player's forces are under attack.
He doesn't have the gold yet. And he doesn't have the supply yet. It's opening up now. Pretty much perfectly. Use the Destroyer upgrade. Where's the Dark Ranger? Ooh, another nuke. Rune Bracers! So good! With the DR out, not going for a block. That was an opportunity here. Maybe not part of the group. Happy is silenced. But no connection. That's a safe Fiend. That was the timing 120 was going for. It kinda still is, but Happy is evening things out with the Dark Ranger himself. No more Crypt Lord. One player with a Mana Stone and a crazy Lich item. The other with the Rune Bracers. A lot of tankiness. And a good Lich item. 120 is missing the orb. Getting it now. Can't go for a fight as the DK is missing. This is so interesting on a strategic level. How they're moving. When they're playing aggressive. When they see they have their timings.
A player's forces are
Sold the
under
Rune
attack.
Bracers. Okay, he might regret that. Lich is here. Level 2 for Happy. Frost Armor again. Plus the DK with an orb. Happy doesn't have an orb too. His DK. Uh-oh. Getting nuked a little bit here. Orb now transferred. This Concave. Ooh, the Fiend. Far forward. But the Concave looked a little better for Happy. Hard to reach his army. Yeah, 120 clearly more interested in gold. Contesting again. Dark Ranger. Gets it! Item for Happy. Scroll of the Beast used immediately, resulting in a Fiend kill. Level 2 on the Lich, finally. Took some time. Happy has a better army, pushing him back. The Scroll of the Beast. Great find, but immediately pop. Destroyer upgrade. Researched faster for 120, but not used. Good to see damage on the mana statue. Dark Ranger needs a coil soon. 120 was conservative with his coil usage. And Happy, of course, getting fueled by that mana stone. Destro up. We want to fight, apparently. How good is the Dispel? There's still the Scroll of the Beast. Whew, little bit of healing. Dark Ranger still in focus. And the Fiend. We dance again. Oh, wait a second. There was silence on the DK. Maybe an opportunity, but coil not ready. Dark Ritual on 120's side. We've seen that win games against Sock before. DK in a bit of trouble. Got to rearrange the Fiend to make a way back. But the statue is healing. That's a little bit of damage. Lost! Nuke! Coil anticipates that here's level 2. That's Dark Ritual. Interesting situation. 49 versus 44. Happy needs kills, but all I see is functioning coils. Nova battle will be won. Here we go. Coil ready for 120. That Lich should be ready, must be ready. What about the Dark Ranger? Are you regretting that soul of the Rune Bracers? No, you don't, because the coils are pretty much perfect. But 120 needs time to recover. Deny. And just like that, 120 has the lead. Again, not in supply, but that's evenly out now, but in XP. This series is so good. These games are so good. And we move towards red spots. There's a big chunk of experience at the top. Don't forget, 120 stole the item here. Red spot. What's it gonna be? Again, the Helm of Valor. More armor, more agility, more strength. Not necessarily what you want.
A player's forces are under attack.
A pipe. An ancient Django. This is all huge now. And Happy is not contesting this. Interesting. Third attack upgrade for 120 in the works. Second for Happy. This is level 3 Lich, probably on both sides. Cloak of Flames, also one for the shop. You want to get your subs in, by the way? Next at 90 seconds. 433. And Happy. Having that Taskmaster stolen makes it so he's stuck on 2826. He got a lot of value from the shop. Same for 120 now. No heal scroll, interestingly, despite being on 1,000 gold. 4th Age, thank you for the sub. Ooh, will he regret that? 120 invested a lot of lumber. That third attack upgrade costs a ton. And Happy sees this is all empty here. Illusions. Oh, Nova's the illusion! Massive mistake by 120! This is spells wasted left and right. Skeletons are coming in. Yoink on the Destroyer. Destroyer's web everywhere. Happy gets a big kill. That's his level 3. Second Destroyer. 120 is losing focus of this fight, I feel. Needs a crazy turnaround. Nova hits big, but another Destroyer is falling. And that was Happy's Destroyer. Needs that kill. Gets it. New skeleton for 120. He turns it around. He turns it around, doesn't he? Fiend falling on both sides. The silences are clutch. So is the coil on that Lich. Keeps it safe, but Happy fights back. Ooh, these Destroyer nukes. If that fight starts with a different focus, not on the illusion, but somewhere else, we have a whole different game. Dotlow, thank you for the sub. Anti-magic coming. Happy again with the conscious decision not to go for it. 120 was banking a lot. Can easily get back up. He still has the consumable. This might decide the game. If that's a big mana potion or a wand of mana stealing,
A player's forces are under attack.
that's a game deciding item this late in the game. Invul potion, also insane. Also insane. Yeah, whatever he found there, we all knew it's big value. Just Ross with the 10 gifted subs, protecting 10 people from ads. I love it. Just Ross, you wonderful soul. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful soul. Speaking of wonderful things, doesn't everybody like a nice little green hovering shield over the undead units? 120 certainly does. And now he needs a little bit of time to get the Banshees out, to get this army up. In no world should you be able to win an even supply game. Wait. Ooh, I was worried. When the undead has anti-magic. 420 damage absorbed. I'm sweating bricks, man. 120 is in a position where he can take the tournament off of Happy. And now what do? How much gold? 3,400. Very little to contest for. The map is empty. Shops, of course. Invo potion. Heal scrolls. Heal scrolls not part of the undead shop anymore. So going out on the map is incentivized. Wonder what genius had the idea of implementing that. Expo again, this time it doesn't work. Unlike Tide Hunters, this doesn't work. Happy, 60 food, higher damage. But he'll be greeted by anti-magic shell and curse. Going for the shop once again. Last. Oh, he didn't get an item. No mana potion, heal potion whatsoever. This will block the tech tree for statues. And this is what won Happy last refuge. Curse on his skelly. Can't really prevent that. It's an auto cast when you spawn. Weird to find the perfect position now. Everything will be clumped up. You need a crazy damage uptime. Happy bringing ghouls. He wants to end it now. He has one invo potion and one invo potion only. Starts the fight. Fiend down. Reinforcements for 120. The anti-magic shell Doesn't protect against the Fiend damage. Is that the shop? 120, 260 gold. Shop down. No more statues. Did he queue some? No, he didn't. Supply still even. Over here. Gets the Fiend, gets the Banshee. 6 silence. Both are losing Fiends. A lot of them. Level 4 for 120. He has to win this fight in his base with anti-magic. And the big invul potions. Happy cannot eat his skeletons for more mana, so that's another advantage. But we have Burrow on Happy's side. This is something 120 can't answer because the shop is down. Dark Ranger for Happy. Far forward. Getting it done. Getting her safe. The Banshees still have Curse. Lich in trouble. That's the one invul potion he got. Now the focus shifts around, but there's an invul potion on 120 side as well. 43 supply only for Happy. He's Hail Marrying. The Lich gets a coil. This exposes the rest of the army. Of course, as the coil is on cooldown. Another invul ready. 120 slaughtering these Fiends. Lich gets the coil and takes another Fiend as a ritual. Now the Lich, big invul potion. He's killing Fiend after Fiend after Fiend. This must be 120's game. And it is! The B Cup August goes to 120. From the slump that he was in, to the top 4 in July, to the grand final at WAL, to a lower bracket run versus Happy, to the tournament win. I have rarely seen a single player shift his shape in a month the way 120 did in the past 4 to 6 weeks. He was eliminated in round of 16s. He was eliminated constantly in the round of 8. And he shows up to B Cup having a run, shows up to WAL, surprises everyone. In the meantime, revolutionizing the Tet Fiend build, threatening Happy and wipes him off 4-2, eliminating in the process on the same day Sock with a dominant 4-1, Lin with a dominant performance yesterday where Lin had no chance, and wins B Cup and $2,400. Necromancer is back on top of the scene. 1 week away from Stars War. He's on the top of the scene. Top of the Warcraft world. And what a great undead mirror it was. Happy I didn't have the answers to the Banshee Fiend transition. Happy didn't have the answers to the Naga mid game. And usually Happy is amazing in long series to find the answers. But 120 was switching it up. And I have to say it. Build diversity is what wins you tournaments in 2024. If he only has the updated Tet Fiend opening and only have the Naga follow-up, Happy figures this out. But no. Sometimes he plays the Naga. Sometimes he plays the Lich. Sometimes he's going for Banshees. Sometimes he's going for the burst damage. And with that, Happy is never in a comfort zone. On top of stellar control. I have rarely seen 120 throwing better coils than this tournament. It's always an indicator. The number one indicator for 120 games. Are the coils clutch or are they off by a second? That decides pretty much everything. And in Undead Mirror, standing today, 120 is the best. Breaking his streak of 6 months of Happy wins. Similar to WAL in December when he won that qualifier. He's there. And when 120 is on, he's on. What a god. That 4 point surround was out of this world. I've rarely seen a better Fiend surround than this one. And everybody looks at Happy when it comes to execution. But my god, he was outperformed today. Strategically and in the fights. On top of winning the lower bracket in 3 hours versus Sock. Amazing. Amazing. GG's. He's doing an interview on stream. Well, can someone translate? Then we tune in. I don't have my app installed. Maybe some people can help translate.
那个就是没递过去。
没递过去啊，失误了。OK， 明白了。当然我们吓一跳，我们觉得团战了这个大无敌14.5秒的这个无敌，这个不太可能卖的。我当时在解说的时候，我说120要把这个卖了，我要冲到天津去把它吊起来。还好你没卖。最后一个问题啊，就是Happy 选手这个今天晚上也是尽了全力，但还是2比4输给了120选手。那么120选手觉得 Happy 选手接下来的一个赛季要在哪些方面努力，才能够争取夺冠
？Happy 每天都很努力啊，我觉得 Happy 是一个进步，就是他的总结能力非常强的人。他下我打可能就完全不一样了
啊。那你下个赛季是准备全心投入在魔兽3的练习上，还是去别的游戏里再厮混一段时间？
看吧，看 TI 有没有兴趣看吧。
TI 我去解说的呀，你去这个看不耽误的呀，又不要你打，对不对？你就算看的手痒了，打一把回来再练魔兽嘛，也不耽误嘛啊。
魔兽必须要专心致志，不能碰其他游戏一点。你只要玩其他游戏，你的魔兽水平就会大大降低。
这么玄乎的吗？那你最近打黑神话悟空了没有？
没有
啊，忍住了是吧？好 ，OK 哦，还有观众提个要求说120是天津人，是天津本地人对吧
？We have some translations.
他想让你学一下霍元甲里面那句骂时候是进门第一，我说的不标准啊。方便嘛，方便嘛，今天高兴嘛，就来一发。
骂时候是进门第一呀。
是这样转的哦，我终于学会了，终于学会了。
你学一个，你学一个，我也想。
骂时候是进门第一呀，有点接近了，60%有没有？
不太对呢。
喂，哎，我说我刚才学的有没有60%啊？
你跟我不好意思这样的挺像的
谢谢。OK， 那这个反正下个赛季我们9月17号开始，好吧？卫冕冠军这个一定要继续参赛，好吧？一定要好好练习啊，练多少不管啊，反正练一练，好吧？加油啊！
谢谢。
哎，好，再次恭喜啊，拜拜。
再见。
Okay. We gotta read a little bit. Shout out BBC for the interview. And of course for the games. And thank you, chat, for helping a little bit. We tuned in a little late, I think. There was a bit talk about like selling items is a big part of his play. He was nervous on Last Refuge. He was pretty lucky for an extended amount of time. He was praising Happy for his work ethic, saying, oh man, he works so hard. And 120 says he's playing a different game and that they were talking about Dota. TI is coming up soon. And then some local stuff that nobody could really figure out. Marcior, thank you for the sub. Yeah, we knew for quite some time that 120 was a big Dota fan. Might help with the hero control in Undead Mirror. The interview, BBC was trolling and teasing. Should Happy work harder? He lost to you. Okay, a little call out to Happy. And 120 says, Happy works hard every day. That is true. What a final, everybody. What a final. And this is not even the end of